This one's a solid buy if you need a compact fridge that actually fits under your counter without screaming appliance. But let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been testing the Summit FF6BK2SSADA for about 3 weeks now, and it's one of those appliances that quietly does its job without drama. It's only 24 inches wide, so it slides right under most counters without forcing you to rip out cabinets. The reversible stainless door means you can hinge it on the left or right, which is a lifesaver if your kitchen layout isn't perfectly symmetrical. I flipped mine to the right because my dishwasher is on the left, and the door now swings away from the dishwasher door instead of smacking into it every time I open it. The interior is a deep black, which hides spills better than a white fridge ever could. There are 2 adjustable glass shelves that slide out easily, so rearranging for a big party platter or a tall 2-liter bottle is no sweat. The freezer up top is small, just big enough for a few ice trays and a pint of ice cream, but it's perfect if you don't need to freeze gallons of meat. I keep my frozen pizzas and veggie burgers in there and it handles them without any frost buildup thanks to the automatic defrost. I haven't had to chip ice out of the freezer once, and that alone saves me 5 minutes every month. One thing I didn't expect was how quiet it runs. I set it next to my home office desk because the kitchen is too far away, and I can't even hear it humming unless I'm right next to it. That's a big deal if you're trying to keep noise out of a small apartment or a studio. The compressor kicks on maybe twice an hour, and it's so soft you'd think it's just the fridge in the next room. The ADA compliance is legit. The front kickplate is low enough that my 85-year-old neighbor could roll her walker right up to it without scraping her toes. The handle is recessed, so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, and the overall height is under 34 inches, which fits most standard ADA clearances. If you're remodeling or just want a fridge that's accessible for everyone, this one checks the box without looking institutional. Made in Europe is more than a sticker. The build quality feels heavier than most budget fridges I've owned. The door seal is magnetic and tight, so warm kitchen air isn't sneaking in every time you open it. The stainless exterior wipes clean with a damp cloth, no fingerprints or streaks if you buff it with a microfiber towel. Summit backs it with a 1-year warranty, and their customer service has been responsive when I had a quick question about the reversible hinge kit. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. The freezer is tiny. If you meal prep and freeze batches, you'll run out of space fast. The fridge also pulls a bit more power than a minibar fridge, so your electric bill might tick up $1 or $2 a month. And because it's made in Europe, the power cord is the European plug, so if you're in the States you'll need a simple adapter or a short extension cord with a US plug. Overall, though, this fridge punches above its weight. It's the right size for a studio, a basement bar, or a secondary fridge in a larger kitchen. It's quiet, it's sturdy, and it doesn't scream appliance when it's sitting in your space. If you need a compact, ADA-friendly under-counter fridge that doesn't look like it belongs in a dorm room, this one's worth the price. Link is below if you want to take a closer look. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Summit FF6BK2SSADA 24-inch wide ADA under-counter refrigerator 5.5 cu foot. Made in Europe with automatic defrost operation, reversible stainless steel door, and deluxe black interior, ADA right-hand door, sounds impressive on paper. But whether strengths like Made in Europe ADA compliant and features actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.